Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from the home base. We are barbecuing and it is raining, but I can't wait any longer. I've got the expert grill. Uh-oh, I'm gonna hear about it. Been cooking all this off. All right, that's clean. We've got some chicken tonight and a piece of filet. We're trying to stay dry here. Keep moving. We'll get this piece of steak. Come out of there. All right, we're back. We're grilling. We're chilling. Thank you, sweetheart. Lovely. Blondie. All right. Tammy's a cutie, isn't she? Love that girl. So I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on here. Let me free up one of my hands. We'll be right back. So I didn't want to get cheap on you. No, you want to see the spreading of the barbecue sauce. That's a piece of filet mignon there. Tammy only likes filet when it comes to steak. And we have some broccoli in that. She might have put something else in there as well. I know she bought a bag of broccoli. Good old barbecue chicken. You know, I have the expert grill for sale on Facebook Market. You say, why? Well, I don't know. It was ridiculous, actually. A lady said she wants it. I took it off the, I canceled the ad. She said she wants it. She wants to get it tomorrow around 10 a.m. And I said, well, okay, if you're sure, you want me to delete the ad? She had to go to work. And she said yes. So we'll see. It's just that we're pulling out of here and I didn't want to leave a lot of stuff laying here. But we are returning, so why should I sell it, right? I was just trying to turn some things into cash because I spent some money on a few things, you know, the generator and then the tonneau cover. And I bought another extension plug for the RV. Let me show you that, by the way. It's right over here. Came in the mail today. It's an RV extension cord, 30 amp. It's 50 feet long. And what I'm thinking about doing with this, I got it on Amazon, is the 30 amp plug that goes into the RV right here that I have. Comes down, it's about 25 foot long, I suppose, and goes into where I'm in this meter up here, of which counts how much electricity I'm using. But I thought that might not reach the generator that'll be in the back of the Tundra while it's hooked up. If I'm in a dispersed parking area or Walmart or Cracker Barrel or somewhere. But I could also disconnect and move it to the side over there, and that would reach easily. But let's say I'm in a campground and sometimes the meter thing that you plug into is further away. So I just got a longer cord. It wasn't that much money. And now I have it. And now I'm learning that I'm going to have a 30 amp to 50 amp or a 30 amp to 120 volt. They have all these little pigtails that you can get that, let's say you go to an RV park and all they have is a 50 amp camp spot. Well, you can't plug a 30 amp plug into a 50 amp. So they have this short little pigtail about a foot long that goes in that, and then it plugs in and it'll, bring it down to 30 amps. So, but anyway, I've got that cord I bought, the tonneau cover. I bought two new tires. They should have been here today. I don't know why they're not here. 2 new tires. Today at Harbor Freight, I went and bought a grease gun that was on sale if you're a Inside Track member, of which I am. I became a member at Harbor Freight, and I'm not even a tools guy, because I bought this weight distribution hitch, and I was able to save $30 on it because with the membership. And I've never used it for anything else since then, but it paid for the membership. So I got that, and I've never even used that hitch until we leave next month. But now I have this will come out, and that's my plug right there that'll operate the brakes on the camper. And by the way, I pulled the buddy bearing cap off the wheel on the other side, and it is like brand new. It is so nice. This camper, everything works. And the bearings, you've got plenty of grease in them now, but, well, they look clean in there anyway. I'm going to put some more grease in there. A couple of shots and spin the wheel. Then I'm going to go take those Goodyear Endurance tires that I'm having shipped. They were $150 a piece. Came to $333 actually with shipping and tax. I mean, no shipping charge, but tax. 2 new tires, grease in the bearings, big long extension 30 amp cord, generator, tonneau cover to keep everything private and safe and locked up. And, I bought some floor mats for the truck so I didn't want to destroy the carpeted ones. I got some things I'm doing. So I'm trying to sell the grill here, and I was going to sell my Jackery solar generator battery, my lithium battery, and the solar panel. And I have some 4Runner recovery equipment that I have in these totes over here that have never been used. I bought all that when I went to Utah in Moab with the 4Runner. I have a big long snatch rope and a tow rope and a couple of things. I have a big SUV cover right here that I had over the 4Runner that was a pain to put on. And because of the rack that I had on the roof, when it rained, it turned it into a swimming pool. So it just ended up never going back on, and there it sits. So it'll fit any medium-sized SUV. It's not just for a 4Runner. I have to advertise that on Facebook. And that cover on the roof of this car right here is Tammy's Honda Civic cover that we don't ever put back on. And I waxed her car today. We need to start putting it back on because where she parks in the front or in the back there towards the water, there's these palm trees that drip different things, and it's making a mess on her car. How's this looking, everybody? We're barbecuing and talking. I need to close this down so that piece of meat there can cook. I think everything's about done. Give it another minute or two. What's up, buddy? Oh, you going to hang out on my steps? This one here is the older one. Oh, you licking the water off my steps? Well, you have water over there. It was so funny. The tonneau cover came in this box. And anytime I put anything new out here, the cats will get up on it and lay on it, check it out. They discover everything. He's really liking the water on my steps. You have water in your bowl over there. Yeah, this is Norton. He's really old, but he's still kicking. So I had so many hits on this on Facebook Market. I mean, I put it on there, and then what they do is they click, is this still available? And then you can click as a quick reply, yes, are you still interested? And then you never hear from them again. I think there's a lot of flippers that buy things and resell them on Facebook Market. So anyway, we're going to pull this food off. Tammy's got a baked potato ready for us. I'm pretty sure the steak is still kind of raw, but that chicken's probably done. So I'm going to get something from her. Norton, can you give it a break? Look out, buddy. I got to go in. You really like that water, don't you? Norton's licking the water on the steps here. What I need, honey, is a plate to get the chicken. I think the steak still needs a minute.
Do you want this? I washed it.
Yeah. We washed it, everybody. Nice and clean. Put it right there in that water. Chicken is so good. There's a place in town here called Bud's Chicken. If you ever come to Boynton Beach, it's on Boynton Beach Boulevard, right near the railroad tracks. It's on the railroad tracks, coming close to the ocean this way, east. They have a few locations, but Bud's Chicken, they have crinkle fries, and ask for them well done. They get a little bit more brown on them, you know. And let me tell you, they got these little corn fritters, and they're so good. Take this into Tammy, close that down, let that vegetables cook a minute. She'll see me here and open the door. Where you at, lovely? She's not looking. She's on her phone. There's that, and then I'll need something for the steak.
Anyway.
Well, I'll give you the barbecue sauce. See? Look, he's going to get on it. Here you go. And I'll take that. Close this. Norton, you going to lay on that? What do you guys think? You think the steak is done? You have to let it rest anyway. Seems pretty soft. I don't know. Seems pretty rare there. I think these are done though. Take these off. We'll give it another minute and a half. I think the steak needs another minute and a half. Just hand me that plate back with the tongs. This Dometic fridge I bought when I bought my Jackery solar system, and that was around $1,000. They gave $850 for it. They had a coupon, which is very unheard of. But then I bought this cover that goes on it that brought it back up in price. But that thing will go down to 8 below zero. I use it as an ottoman. It's a second fridge, as I've mentioned on many videos, to the small one that we have. And if I don't sell the Jackery, it'll run that plugged in while we're driving in the camper here, because that fridge over there is going to be turned off, and I can put all the food in there in here. You follow what I'm saying? I got a plan. There's a plan.
You cooking that steak to death?
The steak is, no, I think it's raw still. Can you close that, babe? She says it's done. And what she says, what we'll do. Yeah, the Expert grill here is really a nice grill. I'm sure that's all done down in this part. I like it well done. I don't care how it is. Let's see if she's gonna let me in here. It's so hot, folks. You won't believe how hot and humid it feels. We have this air conditioning. It hasn't stopped. I know that when we leave and use the generator, we're not going to need it, because as soon as we get north of the state line, I'm sure. Let it rest a minute, honey.
I wanted to check it because I was thinking.
Oh, let it rest. You have to let every steak rest.
No.
She says no.
I'm thinking that you overcooked it like you do every.
Well, look, it's kind of like, here, turn the light on.
I know, it looks charmroyal.
Guess what I did today, folks? I left this on the entire day. and it had a little bit of coffee in it, and it was all black when I got back. I don't think they ever get so hot that you got to worry about a fire, but nothing I want to do. What do you think, Tammy?
I think you should learn.
You want that fan on or no? This chair?
No, I don't.
This chair is more than paid for itself. We fight over it. Who's going to get it first? Whoever sits down at first. But the bed is nice, and we just kind of prop ourselves up over there. Look, we got YouTube on.
I want to look at that. Unhappy buyers.
Unhappy buyers, okay. It's probably some kind of clickbait.
No, they don't like their RV.
They don't like their RV? Okay. You want to cut it? Let's witness what it is. Tammy can't wait.
No, I just want to know.
Let's see what it is, Tammy.
I just don't know if it's overcooked. And it's overcooked. It's overcooked. It's filet. It's supposed to be soft and pink. That's overcooked, mister. It is. I knew you were overcooking.
How's it taste?
Sorry, but
What are you going to do? They were probably telling me the whole time I was out there yammering that.
well, that
Mmm.
you let a pink.
Tastes good.
You had a pink piece there.
That was good.
Not supposed to
Well,
be
I only want
brown
this little
inside.
tail piece down here.
How many
You can have all that thick stuff.
Start. I did not have lunch.
Plus, we have chicken. All right, folks. What are you going to do, Tammy? Eat and
Crush it.
crush it. I got my granddaughter saying it. It's so funny.